Zippity. Come on.
Good morning, y'all. It is me, Tay Marquise. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for being a friend. Y'all, it is Sunday. We have 2 shows today. We had 2 shows yesterday. Wow. But we got 2 shows today. I woke up at 10 o'clock. I didn't go to the gym. I didn't even plan on going to the gym today. I'm taking the Sunday off because I've been at the gym every other day. And I'm really, really tired. Well, yeah, I'm tired. I think I'm tired. Oh. There's a game. It's a lot of people outside. Anyways, I'm tired, but I need to go try to find some breakfast before the show because I won't be out of the show until, what, 3, 4 o'clock? So I need to eat something to start my day. And I'm going to try this new cafe in downtown Cincinnati, and we'll see how it is. I gotta hurry up. I hope today's a good day. I gotta figure out how to do my laundry because we don't have laundry in the hotel. I got a lot of stuff to figure out on this here Sunday. Fortunately, the shows start early on Sunday, so we have time to figure stuff out. I'm not gonna necessarily do laundry today because we still have 2 shows, and we'll get out at like, what, 8, 9 o'clock? The laundromat is going to be closed. I'm going to do it tomorrow on our day off. And we're also going to see The Conjuring tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. And then Tuesday we have kickball. But enough getting so far into next week. We're just going to stay present in today and see what joys today brings. Happy Sunday, y'all. Okay, the cafe I went to was called Sleepy Bee Cafe. Look at the box. Hopefully it tastes better than it looks. Eggs is good. Toast. Nah, that's alright. Just some type of vegan sausage. What about? Lastly, the potatoes. Hello. That's the best part. 5 out of 10. Listen, the food was alright, but I paid for it, so you know what that means. Boom. Okay, so one of the local wig people recommended that I go to a restaurant called the Nicholson across the street from the theater. So I'm gonna try that instead of going back to Nada, even though Nada was good. I didn't necessarily know what I wanted to get from Nada, so I'm gonna get me... She recommended that I get the house salad with salmon added and then get a side of Brussels sprouts. She was naming stuff. She was like, do you like Brussels sprouts? And do you like this? Do you like that? And I was like, you know all the things that I like. Where's the Nicholson? I think it's over there, if I'm not mistaken. And she said they have show-themed drinks. Obviously, I don't drink, so we'll see if they have any mocktails or if I can get stuffed mocktail. But I don't be buying drinks anyway. I just buy water, so I'm gonna cross. I'm walking behind somebody smoking a cigarette, y'all. Nicholson's. Okay, I'm gonna try to order to go. Hello. Thank you. Is it possible to order to go? Yeah. It's my first time here.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you want to take a look at the menu?
Yes, please.
You can also order to go from the bar if you'd like to.
Okay. Okay. Can I get the tavern house salad with no blue cheese? And then, is there 2 different sizes?
Yeah, you want the full or the half?
How big is the half, you know? Normal size? I think I'll do the smaller one, and then I'll add salmon. Well done.
We have blackened.
Oh, I'll do blackened. Thank you. And then can I also get Brussels sprouts? And that's all. Thank you.
Can we get a name for the order?
Tay, T-A-Y. I have a question. So I'm with Back to the Future. Is there any type of show discount or anything at all? I'm just asking.
I'm glad you asked. I don't know. You want me to put it in?
Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. So I went to Nicholson's because it was recommended by one of our locals, and I got the food. She said to get the house salad, add salmon, and then get Brussels sprouts. So that's what I got. And for the sake of repetition, another lesson was learned today again. Ask and you shall receive. I asked them if they had a show discount because I was in the Back to the Future, and they were like, we don't know, but we can definitely check. And I was like, I'm just asking. And he got me 25% off. So my meal came to $15. Before I even get into the food, y'all, I was walking down the street with my food after I left the restaurant and walking to the hotel. I walked past somebody who was on the phone. It was this guy who was on the phone, whatever. And I get, like, as soon as I pass him, he, like, taps me. And I turn around and I'm like, he, like, I don't know you. I don't know you. It just weirded me out, y'all. It weirded me out because, I don't know. It made me a little scared to be famous because people get weird when it comes to boundaries and stuff like that. I literally don't even know who that person was. And he looked kind of off. Mind you, he was having a full-blown conversation on the phone. And as he walking past me, he literally it was like a tap, but like a heavy tap. Like, I need to get your attention. I turned around and he was like, I'm confused and I'm worried. But let's get into the food. I was tempted to get a Caesar salad, but I had to listen to the recommendation and just follow it all the way through. So the house salad comes with apple.
I remember thinking,
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
I told them no blue cheese. Anyway, this is the salad. It comes with some type of vinaigrette, a lemony vinaigrette, blue cheese, apples. I don't eat cheese, y'all. Oh, and cranberries and raisins. No, I don't want to pick it. This is why I should have got my Caesar. Points off already. It's just, my heart is broken. I'll be back. These are the Brussels sprouts, y'all. The Brussels sprouts have cheese on them. And I don't got no silverware. You know when you plan for a meal to be so good and you just keep thinking about it and someone's hyping it up and you're hyping it up in your head. This is the salmon. And then it doesn't turn out the way that you expected it to. That's what's happening right now. Now I gotta play with my food. First impressions can be tough.
First impressions can be tough, and when I saw you, I knew it.
The place that I had yesterday has better Brussels sprouts anyway. Maybe I should have just stuck to my routine, but here we are, guys. I feel like this happens every so often to me. If I'm gonna eat cheese, it ain't gonna be blue. So how is my worst nightmare coming true? I can't believe it, Jesus. I can't believe it, Jesus.
I can't believe it, Jesus. I can't believe it, Jesus.
If I wouldn't got that discount, I'd have been even more pissed off. Because what do you mean you didn't take the stuff off that I told you to take off? I literally said, can I get the house salad with no blue cheese? Okay, can I get the Tavern House salad?
With no blue cheese.
No blue cheese, no blue cheese, no blue cheese. What's on the house salad? Blue cheese. I'm really passionate about food, if you can't tell. So this is just a series of unfortunate events. But it was only $15, so I'm just gonna charge it to the game, call it a day. I just do not like cheese, y'all. And what's crazy is I used to eat pizza and all that growing up, but once I decided to stop consuming dairy and didn't have cheese for a long time, it just doesn't taste good to me anymore. So, why is the cheese wet? They ruining my vlog. I thought it was just blue cheese on the top. Y'all, it was blue cheese all up and through there. Through there, all up and through there. Okay, I think I might have salvaged everything that I can. You win some, and you lose a lot. Look at all this cheese. The Brussels don't really have that much, because I took some of it off. It tastes good. No, it tastes alright. Well, let's try the salmon. That's the only thing that's hopeful so far. Good thing I brought my own silverware. Salmon is blackened. What is it blackened with? I don't taste no salt, no pepper, no nothing. Yikes. All right, so that'll be the last time I take a recommendation for a while. I can't wait to give her this review. I didn't even taste the dressing, y'all. And I'm pouring it all over. Smells good. Let's give it a try. I like the dressing. It just tastes like lemony. Okay, overall, I'm gonna give this all a 6 out of 10. And it's only above average because I got a discount. Got a blast. You wanna show them your invention? You're over there so passionately. Nice.
Having a fun time. Arts and crafts.
Y'all, today was a very interesting day to say the least. From the food being weird that I got from the restaurant in between shows, to the person trying to grab me on the street, to just now when I was at Chipotle, because Chipotle closes at 10 here, I guess. So because we had an earlier show, I was able to go to Chipotle. That way I don't have to order no food. I do not like ordering food. It's like my #1 pet peeve for a tour. And I was there and it was a long line, as it always is. And it was packed because people just be hanging out in Chipotle, smoking, all this kind of stuff in downtown Cincinnati. And while I was in line, one dude came in and he was like, does anybody got a lighter? In my opinion, when people ask me something, if it doesn't apply to me or if I can't offer help, I'm going to be quiet. So nobody said anything. And then there was like 2 people in there who were getting their lighter so that they can give to him. He was like, anybody gonna say nothing? I said, do y'all got a lighter? And then he started cussing and all this. Mind you, complete stranger. We don't know you. How are you going to get mad because people aren't offering you a lighter? But that just goes to show you never know what somebody is going through. Everybody's living completely different lives. He was saying something just happened in his life or whatever, so he needed to smoke a cigarette. And then he lightened up. But I'm like, you can't be aggressive towards people and expect them to want to help you. The two don't usually work in tandem. Yeah, I just been getting weird vibes. I felt weird the whole time after his little outburst. And he just kept coming in and out of Chipotle. He wasn't getting in line. He was just in and out, walking in and out. I'm like, Lord, I don't need nothing crazy to happen. I don't need nothing crazy to go down. And the person in front of me kept looking back as if something was going on. So I kept getting worried. Just like, I just need my peace. But I got my bowl. They didn't have no vinaigrette, which is fine. It'll do without. But maybe I need to order my food because every time I go to get food, with the exception of the first restaurant that I went to today, it's always an interesting experience. I don't know. It's something about downtown areas and cities. Downtown is where a lot of not just unhoused people, but interesting people gravitate. But here I am. I know this is gonna be lukewarm, but I'm gonna eat it because I'm hungry, and we're gonna call it a night. Tomorrow we have a day off. I'm gonna do some reviewing of the Craig track, of course, because I have to, and I think I debut it in October. But once I have this second rehearsal with The Life That I Live, with The Life of a Swing, after you've done rehearsing, they just throw you on. I thought it was standard, and I still think it's standard in some companies to get a put in for roles. Because I've done 6 other roles already, most without a put in. Obviously it's possible, but ideally, so that I get the most thorough experience in a rehearsal as far as lights, costumes, changes, and all that kind of stuff, I think put-ins help. But this is where I am, so I'm just taking it as I go, day by day, and definitely focusing more on honing my craft. I feel, for some reason, very out of place. Well, out of place in Cincinnati, number one, in downtown Cincinnati. Back to the Future. Do I get vulnerable and get honest? I just feel like it doesn't resonate with me spiritually. I've told my friends this. I've told many people. I do find moments to have fun and find the joy. See, I just realize I need to relax my shoulders. So much tension can be built up when you feel like you need to have your guard up in certain situations. But yeah, I'm just finding my groove in it and swinging. You're not always on, but I feel like I perform enough. But I do love the idea of being on stage every night, so that's another thing that I'm getting used to. But I'm not gonna get used to it because after this, I'm not gonna swing. But it's swinging, doing a lot of rehearsals, being tired, not feeling like you're doing enough at times, and always thinking about what you can rehearse or what you can learn in the show. It just never ends. So I just need to find a balance for myself as far as rehearsing, reviewing the show, watching the show, and also having time to myself to just meditate and relax. We'll get there, but that's where I am right now. In 6 months, I'm sure I'll be somewhere else mentally, and I thank God in advance for it. But as of now, I'm accepting my now and honoring the present, and you should too. As always, thank you for watching. Come again. Bye.